All right, good morning, everyone. So this is November 1st. We are we've wrapped up Squattober. I squatted 300 for one, which was not the goal, but that's okay. Reason being, because I was having fun, right? So as much as I wanted to squat a little bit heavier, I just still had to listen to my body and listen to my ankle a lot throughout the entire experience. So that has something to do with it. But now, today, focusing on today and kind of what we can do. So I was kind of thinking a little bit. I was like, okay, what do I want to do going forward? I could either go back into bodybuilding and really try to like hone in my physique for HRT and just kind of get that going, or I can get back into powerlifting because I really, really enjoy strength training, and I know I can still build the physique that I really want. It's just going to be a little bit slower, right? So I know actually. I made the decision this morning that I want to get back into powerlifting. Yay, we're powerlifting again, yippee! Well, I mean, you'll probably already see it because of the title, but I'm going to be coaching myself for the next couple of months. I want to at least give that a shot because I have a lot of experience within powerlifting. So I think the best way that I could go forward with transitioning and powerlifting is by doing it myself and really just kind of listening to my body, taking time for my body, because I know how I'm going to be feeling for that day and I know like what I can be doing. So what I'm going to be doing going forward is powerlifting and, sorry. I'm not normally up this early. I just kind of need to be because I have work tonight. So, also the new Blood Bowl season is getting pre-ordered today. So I'm very excited about that. I do want to go down to the Warhammer store either today or tomorrow for it. But, so today is going to be a lot of squats, a lot of bench, and some accessory work. I'm going to be styling it how I was doing it before, just with the same idea of like with the mesocycle, of having like 3-month mesocycles, of like you start here, we push all the way up into like the end of the 3rd month, and then we come back down to start another mesocycle, and then kind of do the same thing. But instead of doing like, instead of cycling like sets of 3, sets of 2, then sets of 1 throughout that entire month, I'm going to be starting off this block, like this whole month, off of sets of 6s. Reason being is because I want to start building up I almost said confidence, but that's not the right word. Not confidence, but I want to start building up my conditioning again for my legs, for my body, for my heart, just to kind of start moving weight again. So I want to start off with doing high bar so that my quads can get a lot stronger and so my body can start getting conditioned again for a lot of reps for squats. I'm going to start doing, like, go fully into powerlifting mode for bench again. So that's going to be every single rep is going to have a lock-in type of, we're going to be locked in fully for the pauses. Like coming to a full complete dead stop. I don't know how that's going to work with the benches here because the benches are like really low to the ground and like really narrow, but I'll make it work. So that's just going to be what we're going to be doing for today. 2 top sets of squats, high bar for sets of 6, 2 top sets for, oh wow, some bird just shat on my car. 2 top sets for bench, and then some back down work. Same with, kind of like the same thing. We're going to having like an extra set on bench because, I mean, it's bench, like you're going to recover quickly from bench. Well, at least that's kind of how it was before while being on HRT. Like, so for everyone that doesn't know, I'm transitioning. I'm going from male to female. I am almost on 200 days of estrogen. So it's really kind of tanked my test levels, and long story short, test levels are very important for recovery because it's a very strong hormone, makes your muscles, do all that fun stuff. But it makes me happy, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Outside of that should be it. But this is all just going to be like a work in progress where I'm taking things like day by day and really just trying to like hone in for what I want to be doing into the future. So I'll probably be focusing a lot more on accessories when it comes to certain exercises. Like when it comes to the deadlift, I'll probably be working a lot more on accessory work than the actual deadlift itself, just because I want to make sure that my energy levels don't get absolutely destroyed by the deadlift on those days. Even on my like accessory work for deadlifts, I mean not accessory work, but even for like my secondary deadlift day, I'm planning on having, I want to say that for my secondary deadlift day, I want to be doing paused rep deadlifts with conventional, and I think that'll probably be the best because I'm going to be pulling conventional for deadlift. So yeah, all right, I'm going to warm up. I'm going to see you guys in there. It should be like 200, a little bit over like 210 or 200 for squats but high bar, sets of 6. Let's get rolling. Alright, so this is my first set of 6. It's going to be my top set. I was only really planning it to not be super heavy, more like RP 5. So like 5 reps in reserve and high bar. So far my high bar has been feeling pretty okay when warming up. It's still going to be a little bit to get used to, but nothing too terrible. I still want to at least like use my new shit eventually, but I don't think we're going to need it. I don't know. I always feel like my wrists get a little bit like hurted when I'm on low bar, but when high bar it doesn't feel as bad. So it's just going to be easy set of 6. There we go. Yeah. I'll say it's something close to RP5. Only problem is that I had a weird twinge in my left lat, but that shouldn't be anything too crazy. Next up is a set of 6, 185. But I really wanted to take it easy today. Trying to get back into this. So, alright. Well, let me at least stop the recording for this. Alright, second to the back. Second set of top set, just 185. But I do kind of like squatting high bar. I feel a lot more stimulation in my quads. Plus like my glutes and hamstrings still do a little bit of work, but I'm not overly biased in them so far. That could just be because like all this is still super late. So that probably has something to do with it. Here we go. Woo. Okay, yeah, no, these are feeling good. I kind of do want to have 185 be like my final back down sets for like the 2 or 3 sets of 6 eventually. But that'll probably be like some week 4 shenanigans, so. 155. Next up's going to be 165 for 2 or 3 sets of 6. Goal is to get some volume in, but mostly listen to my ankle, listen to my body, see how things are going. One thing I have recognized is I've lost a lot of mass in my upper body, especially around my traps. So it's pretty much just like straight bone around that area right now. Hoping to add a little bit more mass on there, but not too much, you know. But, alright, 165, 3-minute rest. There we go. Alright, this is going to be the first set of back downs, just 165. Honestly, the whole goal here is just to start building up volume from like the absolute fucking basement. Like something super light that I can kind of like throw on and move with absolute speed. So. Okay, I think I got one more set in me. Here we go. One more set. Next up, gonna be for bench. Whew. Yeah, no. There's my traps basically disappearing. Like, the bar is just resting on my bone now. Gotta fix that. So. Alright. Top set of 6 for bench. These ones are gonna be pretty easy. Just kind of like how the squats were. I still just kind of need to focus in on technique, especially for these benches, but no belt. Trying to want to get away from that for bench presses because it kind of doesn't really, I mean, well, okay. 2. Yes, those felt good. But what I was trying to say is that I want to get away from using the belt on bench press because I want to get away from having a really aggressive leg drive and use it more just to stabilize my body. But honestly, we're just trying things out right now. So, ooh, was this not focused? Oh my god, it was not focused. Oopsies. Alright, second set of 6. I know, I'm just kind of like rolling through a bench right now. I kind of want to at least get my... I'm still kind of treating this like a bodybuilding style bench, but it might just be because it's like, this is so easy, I can just move through it pretty quickly. But I really want to leave it up. First set. Six. Alright. Yep. Easy work. I'm really hoping that I can get up to like 225 for set to 6 again. Especially pause, but I don't think I'll record the back downs. It's too weak. It's just a plate. That's it. Okay. Mic wasn't on for a second, but it's my second set of pendulum squats. I really hope to do only like a plate, but with how my legs are feeling, just 25 is gonna be fine. Besides, it's like for 2 or 3 sets of like 15 reps. Only thing I got right now is my squat shoes on. No knee sleeves, no belt, just full on press. That's about it. So. This is kind of one of my favorite machines though, but I do have a love-hate relationship with it though, so.
God damn, I'm only halfway there. This is so hard. That is just 25 pounds. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my god. All right, HRT really affects your gains. Damn. All right, might be my last set.